All right, guys, here's a question for you. Have you ever been so obsessed with somebody that you make it your life's mission to hate this person, to make this person look bad, to insult their family, to maybe even pretend to be this person and be racist on their behalf? Um, have you ever tried to do any of that stuff because you're so obsessed with somebody? No? You haven't? Weird. I thought that was a normal thing to do. Yep, this is a thing. This is a real thing. This was brought to my attention during my last live stream by multiple people actually, saying that there is a killer who is using my name with TTV at the end, which is hilarious. And then they're hacking, and at the very end, they are saying that I hired them, or just saying like mean things to them. These people were kind enough to send me clips from the matches, so here's a couple examples.
Booby. Sick cheater lobby?
Oh my god.
Yo, that's... What the fuck?
So yeah, pretty wacky, pretty goofy, and they go in the endgame chat after and say, like I said, that I hired them, which obviously is just a, I don't know if it's a meme or if they're actually trying to convince people that I have hired them. But then they also say things like die, family, grandma. I'm assuming this means they want their family to die and their grandma. Now, the reason I know that they're stalking me is because as soon as we started talking about this during my live stream, they immediately jumped in chat to say, yeah, it's me. I'm going to keep doing this shit. And as you can see by their name, they are a ban evader, so they've probably been banned from my chat a lot for saying mean stuff. They also said, and fuck your baby, talking about my 11-month-old daughter. If you look at the Steam profile for the person that was in these matches, you can see that the names, most of them match up with the person in my chat. They're King, so I guess they go by King Cheat. And you can even see that towards the bottom, they've pretended to be Rapid Main as well. I've also been told that they've pretended to be Matthew Santoro. I don't see that name in here, but I guess that's a thing. And they also mentioned Rapid and Matthew in one of the endgame chats. So I don't know if it's they're obsessed with me, Matthew, and Rapid Main. I really don't know. It's strange. One other thing I wanted to point out was the picture that they use on their Steam profile. I wouldn't have known what this meant, but someone in my chat pointed it out that apparently this stands for very bad things. Apparently this is called the Moon Man, and the Moon Man, as here on Google says, it's an unofficial parody of Mac Tonight, whatever that is, in which the character is depicted as advocating for racism, white supremacy, anti-Semitism, neo-Nazism, terrorism, race war, and genocide. So this hacker is pretending to be me, but also saying that I hired them, while also using a racist profile picture that depicts all of those things that I just mentioned, while also constantly lurking in my chat with brand new accounts, waiting to brag about it and insult my child. But why? But so is it? I have to assume is it because I tunnel? Is it because I'm a camper? Is it because I play Basement Bubba? I mean, Jesus Christ. What I don't get is I'm always on good terms with hackers. Whenever I get hackers in my games, I'm always super friendly with them, and they're friendly with me. Like, I've never had a bad encounter with a hacker ever. They've never, they've tried to like get under my skin or get a reaction, like a negative reaction out of me. And I'm always like polite to them, and then they're like, oh, well, GG. And then I say GG, and that's it. You've seen that in my videos. So it's not like I have a bad standing with calling out hackers or, anything like that. So it's not that this person is going after me because I don't like hackers. So I have to assume it's because of how I play DBD, or I don't know. It is quite a strange obsession though, and you have to have a lot of time on your hands if, you know, you're going to be doing all of this impersonating and whatnot, but then also be constantly lurking in my stream under multiple new accounts. Like, that is, how much free time do you have? This goes without saying, it's very obvious, but if you do come across spookandjukes.ttv, yeah, didn't hire them. And most of you know that I'm a scrubby console gamer anyway. I play on PS5. So since they are a bit obsessed with me, I'm sure there's a good chance they'll watch this video. In which case, if you are watching this, I'm not sure what I did to offend you. But yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about the camping or the tunneling or the basement bubba, whatever I did in this this video game to make you feel the need to do all this. But yeah, I hope that things get better for you. I hope that you get some hobbies. Hobbies are good. Maybe a job. I don't know. There's lots of possibilities out there in the world. I have to assume that since they're so comfortable making insulting comments about my 11-month-old daughter, that they have to be young. Maybe that's why they have so much free time. They're still in high school or something. It's hard to imagine like a grown adult saying those insulting things about a baby. I just don't quite get that. It's kind of sad. But again, I mean, the DBD community is just full of interesting folks. It seems that there are more and more content creators being specifically targeted, stream sniped, stalked by hackers, and the number just keeps growing. And behavior rarely acknowledges it. That what they have acknowledged of it, of the cheating, it's not even just the cheating. Like, the cheating is whatever, but like the targeted harassment part of it, that's something that should definitely be looked at and be acknowledged more so than just hacking. Like the targeted shit, you know, the IP leaks, the constant stream sniping or stalking, that shit is a bit more serious than just, you know, hacking in a random lobby to troll somebody when it's like actual harassment. But I don't think behavior really gives a shit. They don't talk about it. They don't acknowledge it. Many of their content creators are suffering from it, and yeah, they don't seem to care. But their game is also sort of dying, and they don't care about that either. So, anyways, I just wanted to share that because I was a bit flattered and a tad bit creeped out, just a tad. But yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.